You've seen them in the Northman and God of War, drug-crazed, half-naked madmen, screaming as they charge into battle without armor or fear. It's an image burned into pop culture, the lone, mindless savage who simply loses his mind on the battlefield. But the real history of the Viking Berserker is far more sophisticated and far more terrifying than the Hollywood trope suggests. For centuries, historians have asked the same question. Were these men truly insane? Were they simply intoxicated, or were they something else entirely? Today, we're peeling back the bearskin to reveal the truth. These were not mere brawlers. They were the 1% of the Viking military elite, highly trained religious specialists who served as the living weapons of the gods. The mystery begins with the word itself, berserker. In the 13th century, the legendary Icelandic historian Snorri Sturluson claimed it meant bare-shirted, describing warriors who fought without mail coats to show disdain for their wounds. This gave birth to the naked Viking image that persists to this day. Many modern scholars now favor a different interpretation. The Old Norse word bear may refer to bear, which would make the berserker a bare shirt. This wasn't just about clothing, it was about Hamask, a ritual concept of spiritual shape-shifting, where the warrior surrendered his humanity to become a divine predator. By wearing the pelt of a bear, they believed they were endowed with the creature's ferocity, resilience, and indomitable spirit. Contrary to the lone wolf stereotype, berserkers were often organized into professional brotherhoods or elite royal guards known as Hirdmen. Some sagas describe them in groups of 12, serving as the personal bodyguards for kings and powerful jarls. They were the ultimate high-stakes investment of the Viking military, the men you sent in when the shield wall refused to break. Saga tradition claims that at the Battle of Hafrsfjord in 872 AD, King Harald Fairhair deployed his berserkers as shock troops, placing them at the prow of his longships, the most dangerous and prestigious position in any sea battle, to spearhead the assault. But the bear was only one piece of a much larger animal warrior tradition. Closely related were the Úlfheðnar, or wolf coats. While berserkers symbolized the bear's brute force, the Úlfheðnar embodied the wolf, speed, coordination, and pack-like aggression. There was also the Svinfylking, or Boar-Snout formation, a sophisticated triangular wedge tactic said to have been taught to humans by Odin himself. Heavily armed warriors formed the tip, or tusks, backed by archers, creating a concentrated spearhead designed to punch through enemy lines with sheer force. The berserker occupied a paradoxical space in Norse society. They were holy warriors beloved by Odin, whose very name is linked to ODR, meaning possession or fury. Yet they were also feared as troll-like outsiders who could turn on the very communities they defended. They were indispensable on the battlefield, but unpredictable and often lawless during times of peace. So how did they actually enter this legendary state of fury? Was it purely psychological, or was there something darker in their cup?